Alright, the Slack is back with Chapter 8 of my Dead Space 2 hardcore run. This chapter is a short chapter. We're going to be spending the lion's share of it out in 0G in the hydrogen processing plant, blowing away lurkers. And now we're getting slammed again by Miss Migraine. How you doing, Miss Migraine? I think Cat's got your tongue this time, eh? Good. F you too, sayonara, our we just saying and stuff like that there. Gonna hit the store. It's same old, same old. They're gonna be selling up everything. And I remembered why. Actually, I'm gonna be keeping some more detonator mines. See, I'm keeping the detonator mines there. And I remembered why I'm keeping those, and that's for the lurkers. There's gonna be 5 lurkers we're gonna have to take out in the 0G area. But for now, we're gonna be heading on into the operation control room where there are 4 slashers. And I'm going to speed run past all of them because I don't need the vintage suit, which is in the power lock room just off to my right there. So I'm just going to put this slasher playing possum there in stasis and speed run by the whole bunch. And this detonator mine, I didn't place it carefully, so the slasher that usually spawns there got by it, and I kind of expected that to happen, so I was ready for it. And in here you see some slashers spawning all over the place, and it looks like total mayhem, but actually they're all headed back towards the operation control room. So yeah, I'm jamming through the chapter so quickly that they're a little behind schedule, as it were, and that door won't open until Nicole finishes her thing. And yes, I know, here I passed right by a ruby semiconductor. As soon as you go into that catwalk, look up to your right and you'll find that ruby semiconductor. I just plain forgot it. Alright, come on now. I did finish the game with 23,000 credits and 2 spare power nodes that I did not know what to do with, so hey, what do you think about that, Mr. Burns? Excellent. Hey, there you go. And while Ellie's doing her thing here, next room, I forget what it's called. Anyway, there's a bench in the next room, and what spawns in there is 3 slashers and a puker. And I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I have a newfangled strategy of taking care of them, in which I take them all down with a single ripper blade. You want to know how I do that? Check out my ebook, Dead Space 2 Secrets. I've gone to the trouble to do a detailed analysis of this entire game, and I show you all the enemy spawn points, all the trigger lines. Basically, I do a biopsy on the game and turn it inside out, and show you how to master it on Zealot and Hardcore mode. On sale now. Check out the link in the video description for a free downloadable sample chapter, so you can check it out before you buy it, see what it looks like. It's real cheap too, $9.99, 272 pages long. Yep, and it's basically a complete walkthrough plus strategy guide of the entire game. Alright, moving right along. We've heard from the Peanut Gallery. We've also heard from Mr. Burns. Now it's time for Mr. Fumble Fingers to make an appearance. He's going to shoot this dead slasher for some insane reason. I don't know why he did that. You're going to have to direct all queries to Mr. Fumble Fingers. I am not responsible for his actions, alright? Here at the bench, we're going to apply some alt upgrades to the line gun so we can one-shot kill brutes. It's going to become very useful at the beginning of Chapter 10 when we go into that long section of the tram tunnel, which I call Brute Boardwalk, and we're going to have to kill 2 brutes. Alright. And here I'm just stopping to make sure I have enough to do the stasis upgrades. And I do. That's all I'm going to do on the stasis module, by the way. I'm not going to get the charge upgrades. And there we go, got 4 alt upgrades for the line guns, and now we can one-shot kill brutes with timed mines. And that's it, that's all, and we're out of here, and it's on into the hydrogen processing plant and into 0G. And this is what I've been saving the detonator mines for, this area here. This is pretty much a cakewalk. I tried using the seeker rifle on the lurkers. It works pretty good too, but I'm not really fond of the seeker rifle, largely because of that zoom. I mean, the seeker rifle's strength is the zoom, is the alt fire mode, and it has a good zoom mode, good zoom on it, and it's more powerful. But the zoom just drives me nuts, because when you want to do, like, you know, some routine tasks like putting something in stasis or using telekinesis to pick up something, the zoom kicks in. So you kind of kick in and out of zoom, and that kind of, I don't know, just find it really disorienting, and just really don't like that. So I find myself disabling the alt fire mode on the seeker rifle, and then that kind of defeats the purpose, because the only thing I like on the seeker rifle is the alt fire mode. So that's one of the main reasons I don't use the seeker rifle, but it does work pretty good on lurkers. My weapon of choice, of course, as you can see, is the detonator. Stays right on target, as I mentioned before. In 0G, the 0G takes away the lob effect. When you shoot the detonator mines, normally they kind of like they do this arcing lob, and they land, just like throwing a baseball. But in 0G, no lob, they just shoot straight across, stay right on target, even at great distances. So definitely the weapon of choice for me anyways, in 0G against the lurkers. In fact, weapon of choice anywhere against the lurkers. One shot blows them away, doesn't even need to be upgraded. That's it, that's all. They go bye-bye. Yeah. And have to negotiate some dangerous spinning machinery here. Put that in stasis, fly through. 2 more lurkers to take care of. 5 lurkers in all in this area, once again. Very far away, see the detonator stays right on target. Ba-boom. Your mama. Haha, missed me. All that's left now is the nest at the end of the fire ring tube. Coming up in the next area. Weapon of choice against nests is definitely a timed mine, the alt fire on the line gun. One shot on the tentacle and it goes down. Once again, I wanted to experiment using the seeker rifle on nests, because I thought, okay, the seeker rifle is essentially a sniper rifle, and this will probably work great on nests, but nope. The problem with that is targeting. The nest is constantly lobbing these red bombs at you, okay, and they're heat-seeking bombs, okay, so you can't like just strafe out of the way and expect them to miss you. They'll target you all the way, so you have to like strafe hard right or hard left to avoid them. And you're so busy dodging those bombs that it's hard to target the yellow pustules. See those yellow glowing pustules on the nest there? You have to destroy all 3 of those to kill the nest, and trying to use the seeker rifle to do that is a total pain in the butt, really. You would think it would work great, but it doesn't. Typically the red bombs get in the way, and once again you're so busy dodging them you just don't have time to target them. So it's a shame, because the seeker rifle, that's supposed to be its forte. It's essentially a sniper rifle. It's got a great zoom, but it doesn't work on nests. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Don't bother wasting any ammo setting off the thrust canister. Just grab another one, whip it at the first one you plant, and that's it.
Guys okay?
Not really. Step 3, Ellie. Just through the door. No.
Come off, I think I'm close.
And our friend Strauss is becoming more unhinged by the minute. Yeah. Our last enemy encounter is a crawling stalker just beyond this doorway here off to the right. You can requisition a claw off his dead buddy and use that to spear him, but I decided to just rip him a new one with the Ripper, because I like using the Ripper. And that's that. And now it's time to come face to face with Mr. Looney Tunes. How you doing, Mr. Looney Tunes? And how you doing, Ellie?
Glad to see you've got all your parts.
You alright?
I like how she checks out Isaac. Yeah. I was like, oh, you still got all your parts, Isaac?
Put you here.
You still got at least all the important parts, right? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, the woman's got her priorities. Yeah.
Who will be waiting? If the screws, if the needle, she'll be waiting. He's not gonna make it. We gotta keep moving.
There's an industrial transport upstairs. Runs on the same spoke as the commuter train. It should get us to government sector. One of us will have to deploy it from the gear house.
Staring, asking. I stay here and try to get him on his feet. If the needle, she'll be waiting.
She'll be waiting indeed. Beep, 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 beep. Cuckoo, cuckoo. All right, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and if you thought this video was entertaining, you know the drill. Give the old Slackster a thumbs up. And they're gonna bypass that large med pack schematic, because I don't need no stinking large med packs. Famous last words. All right, coming up next, chapter 9. Don't miss it. I'll be doing some more Wicked Wild speed running. All right, I'm out of here.